kill you quickly. You will not live to see the dawn.
So, it's here. It's finally here. Project W, which I told y'all from the beginning was gonna be Wesker. I told you from the beginning. And now he's here. Now, I have avoided all things about Wesker. If I saw anything, like any videos that included Wesker in them, I just did not watch them on YouTube or anything. So I have tried to stay very far away from anything regarding Wesker that wasn't pushed out to the, you know, the main account. Obviously, when they announced that it was Wesker, I knew about that. When they made the announcement about Rebecca and Ada Wong both being the survivors for this chapter, I learned about it as well. So I'm very, very excited to be doing this now and to be experiencing them for the first time. I was not able to play on the PTB, unfortunately, but today we will be experiencing Wesker together for the first time. And this will be a YouTube exclusive. So if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy it enough to leave a like. As most of you know, and those of you who don't know, I will explain. This is the Unseen series. So I go against killers in Dead by Daylight without knowing anything about them. I don't learn about their abilities. I don't learn about their perks. I just go in trying to figure it out, basically. And I've been doing this for many chapters now, and so Wesker coming to DVD will be no different. However, I will let you know that I do have past knowledge about Wesker as a character. I don't know how much of that will be in play with his character design. I'm sure it's going to be a huge part of his character design. So I do want to make that very clear. I have played through Resident Evil 5 multiple times. It's one of my favorite Resident Evils. And so I am very familiar with Wesker as a character in that regard. However, in DVD's context, I don't really know what's going on with him. So buckle up. I hope you enjoy another of the Unseen series. Let's get into it. They brought back Nemesis saying the Dead by Daylight thing. That's super exciting. Okay, so this is my build. It's pretty basic. I pretty much told them in the chat what my plan was and what I'm running. Basically, because I don't know what Wesker does, I'm kind of just running a very basic build just to kind of help me out. Plus, I am running my Jill, aka my Sheva. So I only have so many perks that I have unlocked on her and that I've leveled up properly. So there's only so much I can pick. But I figured having Bond and Prove Thyself would be very helpful. With Prove Thyself, we can get gens done a little faster, and with Bond, I can find my teammates to help me heal if I need to, or if I need to see what's going on. My second chance perk is Unbreakable. I don't really have a chase perk to help me out. What I am running is Alert for information to know where the killer is. And that's kind of what I'm running right now. We'll see how that goes. I might change it up as we go on. And while I continue to level up my Sheva, I'm very excited. I am joined this first round by Zengro, Voorhees, and Natasha. I'm very excited to play some Dead by Daylight with them. Alright, Grim Pantry. Let's see how this goes. I'm so excited. I love Sheva. I'm so excited. We're all here. Alright, there was a terror radius for a little bit. What's happening? We can all triple up on this gen because my prove thyself makes it a lot better. There he is! I love his little run animation. I don't know what's coming around for Hughes. It looks like a timer of some kind. I don't quite understand what the timer is for. Okay, it's red now. Or he's just now red. Also, I noticed that in the HUD, our names are a little bigger than they used to be. Is he chasing Natasha? He sure is. Hello, sir. Oh, hello. Oh, no. It's our turn now. Oh, my God. What is he doing? All right. He has the weep. Oh, my God. What the actual fuck are you doing? Okay, sir. Ooh. Nice. Sir, I don't understand your power at all. Like, I'm confused. So he can close distance somehow. I'm so confused! Woo! Oh my God. Holy shit! I'm having such a good time. Fuck. Woo! Someone's not coming to help. Oh my God! I don't know if that kills me or not, but fuck. I don't know if that dash kills me or what. He has like 2 dashes apparently. I don't know if they cause damage. Oh, apparently if you get hit with them, it knocks you down. Interesting. Okay. Now she's like infected? I don't understand. Like, how is this possible? Like, what is happening? Oh, holy! Get fucked! Holy shit! There's I never want to go against any other killer ever again. I only ever want to go against Weskers. Just watching a survivor get bitch slapped halfway across the map is I'm literally going to pay money to watch this. I'm literally going to watch people do this. I'm fucking losing it. His power seems pretty straightforward. I just, now that I know that his ability will knock you on your ass, it's a good thing he missed me twice and I made him miss with that ability. So he gets 2, it seems. And with that ability, one of them apparently can be used towards vaulting a pallet or a window. I think it counts as 1. That would make sense to count it as 1, right? So then you use 1 to vault. What's wrong with her now? All right, she's like sick or something. Uh-oh. What just happened over there? That looked trippy as hell. I don't understand. I don't know. Maybe if you throw the pallet down. What the fuck? Oh. Okay. Wait, what? See, now I understand. No. Yeah, okay. I should have stayed where I was to recover. that, yeah. I can't.
Performance indeed.
Alright. I have unbreakable. Well, Natasha's kind of dead, but holy shit. Oh, we're so close. All right, let's see how this goes. I really hope it's another Wesker. So, also, I don't know if it's a Nemesis or a Wesker. I think it is a Wesker based on that tear radius being kind of a unique one. Oh, there he is. He's breaking my generator and leaving. I think he's chasing somebody here. Wait, what's happening? Oh, he's chasing him. Got it. Okay. Wow. Get fucked. That looks so painful. Just watching that is hilarious to me. With the aura reading as well. I had no idea that this was his ability. Holy shit. And he gets starstruck from that. That's actually a good combo. What a good play. Uh-oh. Be careful. Zengra is like one hit down too. So if Zengra's not careful, he could really, he could kind of snowball this a bit. Oh, this guy's kind of oblivious, I think. Alright. Well, Voorhees and I are just working on this gen while exposed. No big deal. It's fine. Natasha has... Okay, so also what I wanted to notice and mention from the beginning is that Wesker and Nemesis both share boxes. They both have the same looking boxes, which is really cool because then that means it's very difficult to tell which of the two is, you know, which of the two you're up against. Like, it could be either one. You know what I mean? Hi, hello, sir. Would you like to come with me to a magical place? Wow, you actually come through. Wow, I love his little vault animation. Does this man not know that he has the ability to, like... I think I lost chase with him at one point. Okay. Oh. Wesker. This man. Oh, he finally figured it out. This man finally done figured it out. Oops, that's a locker.
Do you actually think you can defeat me?
Damn.
You
Oh.
disappoint me. Is that the best you can get?
I fucked up. And he doesn't just... He doesn't just fucking kick you away. No. He takes you and literally pins you up against the very first surface that you're up against. That's insane. Absolutely insane. And I'm gonna go and use this, which I assume is going to do the same thing that Nemesis stuff does, which is once I use it, it'll get rid of the Ouroboros, but there we go. Okay, cool. Maybe it gives the killer instinct. Okay, Natasha is pretty much dead there. I'm gonna sit on this door. I think Voorhees knows that I'm on this door now. So hopefully we get this. Alright, Natasha is dead. Oh shit, that's not good. Alright, Zengro has to go to second hook at this point. Oh shit, I'm within. This is the best I can do right now. Okay, this is the best I can do. He's breaking that. He's too far away for this. Alright, I'm gonna cut across and where's poor Voorhees? That fucking starstruck though. I just ran. Damn, I was really hoping he would leave me downed, so that I could unbreakable. Alright. I have to play this a little on the smart side. Zengro has to go in for the save here on this side, and then once he takes a hit, nice. That's it. Uh-oh. Zengro and I are... We're both bugs. Oh, well. I can't get that. Oh, wait. This is the Mori. Wait, I've never seen the Mori before. Oh, yes, Mori. This is our first time getting Mori'd by Wesker, by the way.
Let's finish this.
Oh, bye. Oh, my. Oh, my. So we played a couple games against Wesker, aka the Mastermind, and I gotta say I really like playing against him. It's a lot of fun. He's very unique. I'm very curious to see what kind of stuff he's capable of doing with his ability. It seems like he has a lot going for him, so I'm very excited. As far as his power goes, here it's called Virulent Bound. The Mastermind can barrel forward, infecting survivors with the Ouroboros virus or leaping over obstacles. Press and hold the power button to charge a bound attack. While charging, the Mastermind moves slightly slower as he prepares to strike. That's usual with most killers when they're preparing to use their secondary attack, they slow down. Same with Nemesis, when he's pulling out his whip, he slows down a bit. Sorry, I just had to admire. So when it's charged, then he can press the attack button to bound. If the Mastermind hits a survivor, that survivor becomes infected, or it furthers their infection. Should the Mastermind crash into something during this bound, he will slam the survivor, causing damage. If not, the survivor is thrown, losing a health state if they are thrown into any solid object. I think that's a typo that maybe needs to be thrown in there, you know, as if they are thrown into any solid object. So there you go. So it doesn't matter if you get hit with this attack, you lose a health state. Pretty straightforward. If there's nothing behind you, you just get thrown back. If there's an object behind you, he slams you into the wall aggressively. And okay, anyway, sorry. If Virulent Bound hits a jumped pallet or a vault location, the Mastermind vaults over the obstacle. So this is similar to Legion. We haven't seen a killer come out that does this quite like Legion does. So it's very interesting that they decided that Wesker would be the one to do this. So this is very exciting to see. Upon being hit by Virulent Bound, survivors become infected. Infection builds up over time. Just very similar to Plague, you know, over time you get sicker and sicker until you become injured. And when you're fully infected, the survivor suffers from the hindered effect. If a Virulent Bound grabs and slams a survivor while they are fully infected, the Mastermind will automatically carry them. Okay, so there you go. So it's not an automatic death necessarily. It's just whenever Wesker uses his bound attack, his secondary attack, if you get hit with it and he slams you against the wall, or he like throws you across like an open area, he will automatically pick you up and put you on his shoulder. That's what happens. So when you become fully infected, that's what happens. At the beginning of each trial, several supply crates spawn. Each contains a first aid spray. When infected, a survivor can use the first aid spray on themselves or another, removing the infection. Each first aid spray has a set number of charges. After using a first aid spray, the survivor's location is briefly revealed by Killer Instinct. Okay, so I was correct about Killer Instinct, and the only reason why I made that assumption, as I explained in the match, was because Nemesis works the same way. When you use a vaccine, it, you know, gets rid of your infected status, but it also gives the Killer Instinct to the killer, so your heartbeat kind of gets broadcast to them at a certain point. So that does happen. So that is something to keep in mind. Very interesting. If you're fully infected, that does not necessarily mean that you become like Moriable. It's not like Pyramid Head or Onryo. I feel like Onryo is a perfect example of the opposite of this. So with Onryo, when you become I think it's condemned, when you become fully condemned, you have the red ring around you, and when you get downed, you can then be just instantly killed, right? Like it's called a minor Mori. And so that happens with Onryo, with Sadaka, but it will not be happening with Albert Wesker. Albert Wesker, the only thing that really happens when you become fully infected is that he'll just automatically put you on his shoulder. He also comes with 3 perks, as always. We have Superior Anatomy. Decades of research have culminated in you something faster, stronger, and more dangerous than any human. When a survivor performs a fast vault within 8 meters of you, this perk activates. The next time you vault a window, your vaulting speed is increased by 40%. This perk deactivates after vaulting a window. This perk has a 30-second cooldown. So basically, he just vaults faster. Like this is what this perk does. It makes you vault faster. I feel like the Superior Anatomy perk would be really useful with a bamboozle, especially like Michael Myers, a bamboozle Michael Myers with Superior Anatomy. Whoo! Imagine a tier 3 bamboozle Superior Anatomy Michael Myers. Please make videos of this. We have Awakened Awareness, which we did run into in one of our matches, and I noticed your genes have been altered to heighten your senses in intense situations. When carrying a survivor, you can see the aura of other survivors within 20 meters of your position. This perk has really good synergy with Starstruck, as we saw in that match. It was really nice, probably for the killer to be able to see exactly who was affected by Starstruck, which you pretty much get the sense of that when you run this perk with Starstruck. So this, I feel like, has perfect synergy with Starstruck. And then we have Terminus. You are a brilliant tactician who prepares for every eventuality. When the exit gates are powered, this perk activates. While Terminus is active, injured, downed, and hooked survivors are inflicted with the broken status effect until the exit gates are open. When the exit gates are open, survivors will stay broken for an additional 30 seconds. So this perk I feel like would go really well with No Way Out. I feel like there's a huge synergy with this perk with No Way Out. Obviously, No Way Out is the perk that activates when a survivor goes to touch the exit gate. Depending on how many survivors you hooked during the match, will determine how long the entity will block the exit gates for. So, you know, if you hook a bunch of people before the last gen finishes, the exit gate will be blocked for a certain amount of time. And that's perfect because Terminus activates once the exit gates are powered. And then that basically makes it so that everyone who's injured at that point becomes broken. So anyone who's injured at that point is broken and cannot be healed, which is huge. That is a huge thing. So the broken status can't be even removed until one of the exit gates are open. And most survivors wait to open the exit gates. That's pretty intense. We should take a moment to take a look at the survivors as well. With this new chapter, we do get 2 new survivors. We get Ada Wong, who I have shown here. Her perks are Wiretap. You know that the best way to stay one step ahead is to keep tabs on the competition. Wiretap activates after completing a total of 33% worth of repair progress on generators. After repairing a generator for at least 3 seconds, press the active ability button 1 to install a wiretap, which stays active for 80 seconds. The aura of trapped generators are revealed in yellow to all survivors. When the killer enters within 14 meters of the trapped generator, their aura is revealed to all survivors. Damaging the generator destroys the trap. I feel like this perk would be really good with Blast Mine and the Blast Mine build that we usually run, which I personally love. We usually run a little red herring. We jump in a locker. I feel like Wiretap would be great. And you could also just broadcast to literally everybody what you're doing with that gen and kind of keep people away from the gen. And also everyone can share in the wonder of watching the killer get absolutely stunned to hell from the blast mine, and then they'll kick the gen and then destroy Wiretap and then get the gen progression down, obviously. But you know, it's a great idea. I think we're going to play around with it a bit like that in the future, so look forward to a future video of that, definitely. We have reactive healing. The more the situation becomes compromised, the more determined you become to complete the operation. When another survivor loses a health state in a 32-meter radius around you, while you are healed, instantly increase your healing progression by 50% of the missing healing progression. Okay, this one it took me a minute to kind of understand what this is talking about. So, if within a killer terror radius of you, if you have a teammate that loses a health state around you within that sort of distance around you, your healing progression will increase by 50% of the missing healing progression on you. So if you have no healing progression on you and say a survivor goes down right next to you, if you were to heal yourself, your healing speed... Oh wait, no, it's your healing progression. So you would already be healed up a certain amount, right? I'm pretty sure that's what that means. So Yeah, if someone goes down, you get 50% of your health built up, I guess. And last but not least, we have low profile. You work best alone. When it's just you and your pursuer, you know how to disappear. When you become the last survivor standing, this perk activates. Hide your scratch marks, pools of blood, and grunts of pain caused by injuries for 90 seconds. This is pretty interesting. They are trying to build a sort of collection of perks that you can put together for end game, the last survivor standing sort of thing, you know, left behind and sole survivor and stuff like that. So low profile feels like it's kind of feeding into that sort of play style. I don't really know many people who play that sort of play style. That's pretty much assuming the worst case scenario every game. Maybe we should start adopting this sort of mindset, considering how solo queue has been going lately, unfortunately. So maybe this is actually big brain and we actually consider doing a build like this, perhaps. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, so this is Ada Wong. She's a cutie. And of course, she is only one of two of the survivors that we get. The other survivor being sweet Rebecca Chambers. Oh, precious Rebecca Chambers. I will be honest, I have a soft spot for Rebecca Chambers personally because Resident Evil 0 was actually one of my first introductions into the Resident Evil genre. Her three perks, of course, are better than new. You're an expert in combat medicine. Patients leave your care reinvigorated. Upon completing a healing action, she's such a cutie. I can't even help myself. Okay, sorry. Upon completing a healing action on another survivor, the targeted survivor gets a 16% speed boost to healing, opening chests, cleansing, and blessing totems. Survivors keep the bonus until they lose a health state. So basically, after you heal another survivor, that survivor gets a speed boost to healing, to opening chests, and anything that involves totems, basically. It's just I guess at any point, if you lose a health state, if you go up a health state, probably you get to keep it. You could probably have some synergy with this and aftercare. I feel like aftercare would be a good one with better than new. Feels like those two might be hand in hand. Next, we have reassurance. Your presence helps allies focus, assuaging the panic associated with extreme conditions. When within a 6-meter radius around a hook survivor, use the active ability button 2 to pause their struggle progression for 30 seconds. If they're on the struggle phase, it also pauses the struggle skill checks. Reassurance can only be triggered once per survivor per hook instance. Okay. Alright. To me, this feels like a better kinship. It just feels like a more powerful kinship because it not only activates on the struggle phase like kinship does, but it also activates during the first part as well, like the first phase. So it pauses the timer for first phase and struggle phase as well. So it'll pause for both on reassurance versus kinship is only struggle phase, but the benefit of kinship is that anybody can activate kinship in struggle phase. It doesn't have to be anyone with a perk like reassurance. It can be anyone can activate kinship at that struggle phase. So I guess it has its benefits. We have hyper focus. You throw yourself entirely into your tasks and find ways to be more efficient than anyone else. After hitting a great skill check while repairing or healing, this perk gains 1 token, up to 6 tokens. Each token increases the chance of skill check triggers by 4%, the skill check cursor speed by 4%, and the bonus progression for great skill checks by 30% of its base value. The perk loses all tokens in case of normal skill check successes, skill check fails, or if the action is stopped by any means. Okay, interesting. This seems like a really difficult perk for a really high payout. It's like high risk, high reward, but it's not really risk necessarily. I guess it is because you increase the chances of missing the skill check and then popping the generator, which will just end up making things worse. So I feel like hyper focus is actually kind of a perk designed kind of designed for killers? Question mark? Seems like it's a huge gamble of a perk. It does not seem worth to try to run. Unless you manage to run it with some other perks that might save you. Maybe like technician, maybe could save you, hopefully. Maybe some other gen perks similar. Maybe if someone is running corrective action with you while running hyper focus, maybe it could work out. It's possible. That might be the only way I could find a hyper focus actually having a worthy payout, really, because otherwise it seems too much of a risk and a gamble. It would definitely not be something you would run in solo queue, I don't think. These are the two survivors that we have for this new chapter. I'm very excited. I hope you have enjoyed learning about them. I'm very excited, and their perks are very exciting to learn, and hopefully we can use them in the near future. I did get the new cosmetic for Jill. We have Carlos. This is a Leon legendary. Wow, Leon and Jill getting a couple legendaries, pretty cool. His stars cosmetic. Why does he look so stiff? Why does he look so... Is that normal? It's supposed to look like that? He looks like really stiff. Like... Wow. I was just looking at the new Legion cosmetic and he sounds very interesting. Who is this? It says Hunk. Little is known of this umbrella specialist aside from his silent demeanor and cold efficiency in combat situations. Interesting.